Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Creative Math Academy. Today, from DP1 ASL function chapter, we try to find out the range of these uh, functions. Use quadratic theory to find the range of each function. The first one, y equals to x squared. If we are able to sketch this curve like y equals to x squared, if we sketch this curve will be definitely U-shape and passes through 0, 0. What is the lowest value of this curve? What is the lowest value of this curve means what is the y value, lowest y value of this curve? This is 0. And all other values is greater than 0. Here like y value positive, here also y value positive up to infinity. That's why we have to say the range of y, that means y such that y greater than equals to 0, because it is 0 and greater than 0 up to infinity. That's why we indicate here y greater than equals to 0. Range of y, that means second bracket, y such that y greater than equals to 0. This is question number 5a. Now B number, y equals to minus x squared. Y equals to minus x squared. When x squared coefficient is negative, the curve will be cap shape, and definitely it will be passes through 0, 0. And this curve shape will be like this. This is y equals to minus x squared. If you want, you can check here. If you put here minus 2, it will be minus 4. If you put here plus 2, it's also minus 4. If you put here plus 3, it will be minus 9. If you put here minus 3, it will be minus 9. That's why the curve will be captured. So we want to find out the range of the function. That means the highest value of this curve. Here, highest value of this curve is 0. That means y value is 0. So we have to say range of y such that y less than equals to 0. The highest value of y is 0 and all other values is less than 0. That's why we have to say the range of y, second bracket, y such that y less than equals to 0. Number 3, find the range of each function. That means y equals to x squared plus 2. If we sketch this curve definitely U-shape and plus 2. That means y equals to x squared passes through 0, 0. When we add here plus 2, definitely it will be passes through plus 2. So this curve shape will be y equals to x squared plus 2. Curve shape will be like this. It is passes through 0 to point. So when you want to work with like this type of quadratic, you need to have a very good idea about quadratic curve shape. This curve passes through 0 to point. So what is the lowest value of this curve? This is 2. So we have to write range of y such that y greater than equals to 2. Why? Because the lowest value of this curve is 2. That means lowest value of the y value of this curve is 2 and other values are greater than 2. That's why we have to say range of y such that y greater than equals to 2. Now question number D. Y equals to minus 2 x plus 3 whole square. So this curve, if we sketch this curve passes through minus 3, 0.1, 2, 3. X plus 3, this is horizontal translation of minus 3, so it is passes through minus 3. This is definitely cap shape. When we want to multiply here by minus 2, that means vertical value, y value change. When you consider this curve, here y value will be minus 9. When you multiply this is by minus 2, that means y value will be the first of all, when we work with x plus 3 whole square, like this curve shape will be like this. It is passes to plus 9. This is y equals to x plus 3 whole square. Now, when you multiply by minus 2, that means vertical value will be changed. No x value change. Vertical value means y value change. The previous to y value was here 9. Now, after multiplying by 2, then y value will be minus 18 and curve will be cap shape. It was 0. It was 0. Here y value is 0. So 0 multiply minus 2 is 0. So curve shape will be like this. So this is minus 3 is 0, minus 18. Okay, it passes to minus 18. So we have to say here y value is 0. So range of y such that y less than equals to 0. Because here the highest value of this curve, y value is 0. Other values are less than 0. That's why we have to say y less than equals to 0. So when you work this type of math, at first, try to sketch the basic curve, y equals to x square curve. Then plus 3 means it's horizontal translation by minus 3. It passes to minus 3. And definitely U shape. When multiply by minus 2, that means vertical stretch. Vertical value multiply by minus 2. Previously, vertical value was 9. Then it will be minus 18. Previously, y value here is 0. 0 multiply minus 2 is 0. So here no change of y value. The curve shape will be like this. Question number E. Y equals to 1 minus x minus 2 whole square. So step by step, I want to show you this curve. At first, I want to sketch y equals to x minus 2 whole square curve. So this curve as minus 2, it is passes through x square curve. If we consider x square curve, x square curve will be like this. This is y equals to x square. When x minus 2, that means it will passes through plus 2, 1, 2. This curve will be like this, and y value is 0, 4. Because if you put here x value 0, y is plus 4. Now, if we multiply here by minus, then means vertical stress of scale factor minus 4. That means here y value is 0, but here y value is 4. The curve shape will be like this. So this is 2, 0. Now, as we want to add here 1, that means vertical translation by plus 1. So the curve will go upper side, like here. The y value is minus 4. So y value minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3. And here y value is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1. That is curve highest value will be 2, 1. Highest value of y is 1. So we have to write range of y such that y less than equals to 1. Students, when you want to find out the range, this type of curve, it will be better. Try to gain the idea about the sketching this type of curve. So it will be easy for you. Range means y value. You see, at first I have drawn y equals to x square curve. Then I have drawn y equals to x minus 2 whole square curve because it is horizontal translation by plus 2. It is the transformation format. And here it is y equals to minus x minus 2 whole square because vertical stress by minus 1. Y value I multiply by minus 1. After that I get these things. And here this is y equals to 1 minus x minus 2 whole square because I have to add here plus 1. So finally, I decide the range of y is this from this graph. F number y equals to 2x plus 1 whole square plus 3. We know that when x squared curve, definitely this curve will be U-shaped. If you want to find out in y-axis, x value 0, if you put here x value 0, 1 square plus 3, this is 4. That means curve lowest value will be 4. That means it is 0, 4. Curve shape will be like this. So we have to say range of y such that y greater than equals to 4. It will be greater than equals to 4. G number y equals to x square minus 7x plus 10. So if we want to find the range of this function, it will be better we try to do some completing square work. Completing square, you know that x square minus bx will be x minus b by 2 whole square minus b by 2 whole square. This is the method to doing the completing square. So we have to write x minus 7 by 2 whole square minus 7 by 2 whole square plus 10. So x minus 7 by 2 whole square, it will be plus 10 minus 49 by 4. So if we simplify, here we'll get here minus 9 by 4. So definitely this is U-shape, and this one is the lowest value or minimum value of this curve. And for x equals to, if we put here x value 7 by 2, then we get the minimum value. So if we sketch this curve, at first minus 9 by 4, minus 9 by 4 is the minimum value. For x equals to 7 by 2, that means 1, 2, 3, 3.5. 3.5, we get the minimum value. And if you want to find out the y-intercept point, here x value we put 0. Because in y-axis, x value 0. If you put here x value 0, x value 0, the curve passes through 10 in y-axis. So the curve shape will be like this. We are considering the minimum value of this curve. So this coordinate is 7 by 2 and minus 9 by 4. So this value is the minimum value or lowest value of this curve. That's why you can say the range of y such that y greater than equals to minus 9 by 4. You check all the y value is greater than equals to minus 9 by 4. Y equals to minus x square plus 2x plus 8. We have to do completing square. Minus common x square minus 2x plus 8. Now completing square, so x minus b by 2, 2 by 2 whole square minus 2 by 2 whole square plus 8. Then minus, it is x minus 1 whole square minus 1 plus 8. If we remove bracket, it is x minus 1 whole square plus 1 plus 8. So as x square coefficient is negative, the curve will be cap shape, and obviously this value will be the maximum value of this curve. So if we sketch this curve, the highest value of this curve is 9, and when x value is 1, we get the highest value. If you want to find out the y-intercept point, here we have to put x value 0. So y-intercept point is 8. So curve shape will be like this. So we have to write the range of y such that y less than equals to 9. So question number H completed. I number fx equals to 5x minus 3x squared. If you want to find out the maximum value of this curve, we have to do company square. From here, definitely we'll get maximum value because here x square coefficient is negative. Always keep in mind when x square coefficient is negative, the curve will be cap shape. So we have to arrange here minus 3x square plus 5x. Take minus 3 common. So we'll get here x square minus 5 by 3x. Now this is ready for doing company square. So minus 3x minus b by 2. Here b will be the whole 5 by 3. So 5 by 3 divided by 2 minus b by 2 whole square minus b by 2. 5 by 3 divided by 2 whole square. Bracket close. So minus 3. It will be x minus 5. 3 2s are 6 whole square minus 5 by 6 whole square. So if we remove bracket, and so it will be minus 3x minus 5 by 6 whole square minus multiply minus is plus 3 multiply 25 by 36. Now 3 and 36 cancel. So the function will be fx equals to minus 3x minus 5 by 6 whole square plus 25 by 12. So this 25 by 12 will be the maximum value of this curve. And for x equals to 5 by 6, we get the maximum value. So x equals to 5 by 6 and 25. This is like 25 by 12 is the maximum value. And if you want to find out the y-intercept point, if you put here x value 0, x value 0, here y-intercept point is y equals to 0. So this curve shape will be like this. So range of y such that y less than equals to 25 by 12. So I hope everybody understood this maths. If you have a good command over the sketching the curve, so you can easily find out the range of any function. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you all. Please subscribe my channel.